At M&T Healthcare, minor operational details carry high stakes. Missed documentation or delayed communication can jeopardize a client's recovery or the facility's license. To manage these stakes, we use two separate compliance tracks. We track serious external incidents on one side and internal client grievances on the other. Both tracks operate under one absolute rule: zero retaliation. Anyone reporting concerns is fully protected. Reporting here is a protective measure. It allows leadership to address hazards before people get hurt. No staff member or client is ever disciplined for speaking up in good faith. The external track handles serious external incidents. The state of California requires us to immediately report events like a client death, an injury requiring emergency treatment, a facility fire, or an elopement. If you discover an event like this, stop what you are doing. You do not wait to finish your shift, and you do not wait until after the weekend. You notify your supervisor or the executive director immediately. This visual breaks down our timeline. We require immediate escalation because the facility must hit a strict two-step regulatory deadline. Step 1. The executive director must report the incident to the Department of Healthcare Services by phone within exactly 1 working day. Step 2. The facility must submit a written DHCS Form 5079 within exactly 7 calendar days of the event. Notice the shift from working days for the initial call to strictly calendar days for the written form. While leadership manages that state reporting, frontline staff must simultaneously open an internal incident report and document the facts in the client's chart. Hitting these exact deadlines keeps the facility legally compliant and creates the data record we use to prevent similar incidents down the road. The internal track handles client grievances. These are complaints regarding human dignity, respect, and fair treatment within the program. If a client brings a complaint to you, receive it respectfully. Do not ask probing questions about the details, and do not defend your coworkers. Simply reassure the client that filing a grievance will not negatively affect their care. We process these complaints through a formal escalation staircase designed to resolve issues at the lowest possible level. Level 1 requires the client's clinician to meet with them within 3 working days of the initial complaint. If unresolved, it escalates to a department leader, who must address it within 48 hours. Level 3 is a formal written grievance to senior leadership. Leadership will reply in writing within 48 hours and issue a final written decision within 7 days. Following this pathway prevents rapid escalations, protects the client's dignity, and turns individual frustrations into actionable quality improvements. Let's apply this to a realistic scenario. It's 4:30 p.m. on a Friday. A counselor learns that a client at an off-site transitional housing unit fell overnight and was taken to the ER for a head injury. The counselor must halt her current work and inform the officer of the day right then. She cannot wait until Monday morning to pass the information along. Because she discovered the emergency Friday afternoon, the Step 1 phone call is due to the state by end of business Monday. However, the 7 calendar day clock for the written form begins on the day of the fall itself, Thursday overnight, regardless of the weekend. Applying these rules correctly in chaotic off-hour situations protects the client's medical continuity and the facility's legal standing. In our second scenario, a resident complains that a night shift worker spoke to them disrespectfully. The resident wants to file a grievance, but explicitly states they are terrified their medication will be withheld if they do. Your immediate response is to explicitly guarantee zero retaliation. You assure them their treatment will not change, and you completely avoid interrogating them about exactly what the night shift worker said. Procedurally, you arrange the Level 1 clinician meeting for within 3 working days. Crucially, you also document the resident's specific fear of retaliation, so leadership is aware of it. Documenting and respecting that fear builds institutional trust. A compliance system only functions effectively when the people using it trust it will protect them. For serious external incidents, escalate immediately so leadership can complete the state phone call within 1 working day and submit the written report within 7 calendar days. For internal client grievances, utilize the 3-tier escalation staircase, refuse to interrogate clients about their complaints, and guarantee non-retaliation. Non-retaliation is the absolute foundation of our safety culture. We rely entirely on your observations to keep this facility secure. When in doubt, report.